Neighbor had some brush cleared in their front yard, then had this metal box put up. What is this thing? Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, maybe because of the casing, it might not be along the lines of like recording instruments for like weather and that kind of stuff. It might be something to do with nature, maybe birds or bees. The birds and the bees! It might be the birds and... I'm gonna go with birds and bees. It's either one or the other. Hopefully not both at once, because that'd be a weird cacophony in a box. And it does actually seem to be something to do with bees! It's the bees! Apparently it's a bee trap, and not in the bad type, in the sense that when like a hive gets too big, it splits off and they disappear and they go off and find a new place to go. And if they might find this place, and when they do, the beekeepers love it because it's free bees, and if it's transplanted into like a proper hive, they just start making honey immediately because they're happy. Rehoming bees! Fantastic! Bees don't have to deal with the housing crisis. Hello and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Zen, and today we're taking another delve into one of my favorite subreddits. What is this thing? It's a subreddit where people post things and they just ask, what is this? And normally it's very obvious, but sometimes it's a real brain scratcher and I don't know what it is. But I get to learn. So let's just jump straight in, shall we? I found this odd set of disposable cutlery in a new flat I just moved into. It looks like it might be something to do with pastry. Oh, wait, no, plastic, it might be something to do with pottery? It might be like some pottery tools. I'm going with pottery tools. Pottery or cake making. So it seems the common consensus is, yes, it's for either cake or pottery. There's no definitive answer, and all I know now is cake making and pottery are very similar. One and the same, one you eat, one you don't. Nice. My new neighbors just put this out on their back patio. The coaxial connect for the house is right inside the door. I'm guessing this is some kind of Wi-Fi extender? I don't think it is. I don't think it is a kind of extender. Mainly for the fact that it doesn't have any kind of like receptor? Wait, no, because there's antennas and it doesn't need to be a Wi-Fi dish. And Wi-Fi dish? What the hell is a Wi-Fi? You know what? I don't know what the hell this is. It might be something to like deal with like insects coming in on their back porch. I don't know. This is like a weird way of dealing with that. I don't know. Let's just find out. I'm just making shots in the dark here. Okay, top comment, which has been golded. I think it is a rodent molester. It sends out a high-pitched noise to scare away moles and such. Not a native speaker, so my description sounds odd. Oh! Oh, that was a ride to read. But it's not been solved. Okay, so apparently... Apparently, it looks like an RTL SDR antenna. SDR is a software-defined radio and is used for picking up a wide range of radio frequencies, sometimes airline signals, as many others. Okay, so it's an antenna. Oh, but but the rodent molester, that is a product. Oh. Small metal object flattened on end like it landed on concrete at high speed, found on sidewalk. I'm just looking at it and all I can think of is just maybe bullet casing. It looks like it might be a bullet of some sort. I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a bullet. Okay, moving on. What is this big round well-like thing in the middle of the woman's restroom? It's in an older bathroom and it doesn't seem to have any water running to or from it. Just a big cylinder with a drain in it. I would imagine that this is some sort of like hand wash. Like, water would bubble up, it would, like, close out, and you just, like, put your hands in, and you just wash your hands in there. I think it's just like a big sink. That's what I'm gonna say. It's just disused. It's a sink for washing your hands. You step on the ring to start the water. Okay, there is also an image of just, like, how it works, and it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think this is kind of very inefficient, but it's very fancy. I like this. Why did we stop using things like this? What is this alien pod-looking thing? I am unsure. It looks like it might be some sort of meditation tank? I don't know. Maybe like a quiet box? Like, you know, like a sensory deprivation, like removes all audio? Like, wait, I'm thinking inside. What if it's on the outside? Okay, no, because if I look at it on the outside now, the front kind of looks like a speaker front in a weird way. The top look... Is this a jukebox? Is this like an old fancy jukebox? Because at the top it has like the Miller Genuine I think it might be a jukebox. This is a real shot in the dark, but I'm following my gut. I'm following my gut on this one. Let's see. It's a Seeburg Symphonia 148 jukebox. Yeah! Follow your gut, people. Sometimes all you need to do is just follow your gut. Box with vent and crosshair symbol stamped on side. One of two similar boxes offloaded with luggage on plane. Didn't look to be particularly heavy when lifted by airport employees. Yo, I believe that someone just, like, transported a cursed item. Like, a cursed creature. Is it... Where was the airplane going? Was it near Vatican City? What? I would be unnerved if I saw that on a plane. I'm flying to America in, like, a month and a half, and if I see something like that, I'm getting off. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like the start of a horror film. What is it, though? It's apparently a reusable crate for machine parts. You send out a new part and the old part is replaced in the crate and sent back to be retooled. The center of mass is on the crate as a universal design. Example could be 4 kilogram or 40 kilogram. Okay, so it's just parts. I took it in a really weird way, but... okay. Man, I've been watching too many horror films. Found in gravel on old estate in the Midlands of Ireland. Top is a bit weighty with a bird-like claw holding a ball. Blade part is not sharp and bends easily. Looks to be all one piece. Okay, so the size is like it could easily fit in a hand. To me, this just looks like a wand. Going back to the magical side of things, this feels like it's just like a wand. Maybe like a filming prop from like a film. Maybe like a film prop from like something like Harry Potter or something. Did they ever film in Ireland? I don't know. This feels like it's a wand prop. What is it though? Okay, so the common consensus is a letter opener, which I didn't think of because they said it bends easily. Okay, well, it's a letter opener, apparently. Moving on. Carved wooden container I picked up at a garage sale. Has a little door in the lower side. Top looks like it should open. What is it? I don't know. I'm looking at a lot of these things and I just think they're cursed objects. Like, this feels like... I genuinely feels like you should not open. I don't know. Probably like a magic box. Something that you can hide things in easily. I don't know, maybe like a pencil case? Like a fancy pencil case? Like an artist's tools kit? Who knows? Let's find out. It's an incense case. Well, I was way off the beaten track with my guess. Moving on. What are these two rods found in the attic left by previous tenants? Around 100 centimeters in length. You mean a meter? Okay. Now, I'm looking at these, and it reminds me of, like, the things that you twist and twiddle on blinds to, like, close and open them. But they look way too big and chunky for that. Maybe, like, an attic roof kind of opening tool? Attic roof? Attic door opening thing. I mean, we use something like this in my house to, like, open a window on the roof, like a sloped window. We have to, like, get a pole with, like, a little hook on the end. We use that to grab the handle and open it. But... I don't know. These just feel like too big and chunky for that. Like, they seem unnecessarily big and heavy for that. So, I don't know. I actually don't know what this could be. Maybe, like, big-ass rolling pins. I'm gonna go with that. God damn it. It's for opening windows. What was it I said about following your gut? What was it I said? Ah! Okay, so they're like old-fashioned window openers. Just like heavy duty for some reason. Why are there lines like scars in this field, and what are they for? Worked latest camps. Worked latest camps? Okay, let me just zoom in on this. Wiggins Hill Road. On the right-hand side, there's Wishaw. So this is in the UK, I'm most assuming. Worked latest camps. Maybe it's like test driving for farmers. It could be like people learning how to drive tractors and like how to plow. It doesn't look like there's a crop though. It might be like an off-road rally kind of thing, like learning how to drive. Is this like is this archaeological? Could this be like scraping around to see like if there's anything underneath for like a building plot? Because it seems like it's an open ground, and on the left-hand side, it seems kind of desolate. There's like not really anything out there. So this could be for like a new building plot, and they're checking to see if there's anything underneath, and there could be an issue. I'm gonna go with that. Man, I'm feeling very logical today. Trial trenching by archaeologists before construction works begin. Yes! I'm on fire today. This is the power of drinking water whilst I'm doing work. I gotta keep doing this, apparently. My brain be firing on all cylinders. So apparently it's apparently an archaeological and historic environment assessment report for the area. Huh, neat. They've even linked to the official government page of like the report. Neat, it's right there in the comments. Nice, moving on. This great big ship appeared on the horizon today with huge vertical beams. We thought it could be a ship used to construct something out to sea, wind turbines, etc. I think it might literally just be that. They might be making a new oil platform. They might be making like a platform for like wind turbines and sea turbines and all that kind of stuff. It's probably most likely that. Yeah, it is. It literally just straight up is that. Someone has commented, it's definitely a jacked up vessel doing wind turbine installations. Oh, it's a jack up vessel doing wind turbine. Not a jacked up vessel. Either way, wind turbine installation. What is this thing? A black streamlined bump on top of some American airline aircrafts. Probably something to do with sensors, I would assume. I would hope it's not, you know, just like a sunroof where you open it up to get some air into the pressurized cabin. I'm assuming it's going to be something to do with sensors. Apparently satellite communications. Apparently it's to do with satellite communications, and apparently a lot of planes have multiple bumps for different stuff, so yeah! I was partially right, woo! Someone says onboard Wi-Fi. Ooh, no wonder it's so bad. My parents found this at a yard sale among antiques for $5. The person who sold it didn't know what it is either and thought it was a mold of some kind. It is 3 pieces including the sleeve that slides up the handle to hold it together. Large sphere on top, with part of it open on one half. It's a water scoop. I'm pretty sure it's just like a big ladle and a water scoop, maybe? Wait! Is this something to do with, like, ash? Is it something to do with, like, smoking? Like a fire or something? Because, like, if one side's like that and you, like, put it in... I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion it's something to do with, like, fire tending or smoking. But at the same time, I think it's just literally a water ladle. Like, for soup and cooking. Those are my 2 guesses, so let's find out what it actually is. Well, neither. I was kind of close with soup. Apparently, it's a salad server. It's a really weird way of serving salad, I will say. I'm just going to put my opinion on that one. Yeah, it looks close to some salad servers. Cool. Machinery found on a construction site in Tokyo. That looks heavy duty, and it looks very intense. Like, what is that used? It looks well used as well. And it's just, okay. On a construction site in Tokyo, it doesn't look like it has... It might be a generator. It looks too small to be that, but it is also bolted down. Like, it's secured, so it looks like it's drilling. Yeah, because you can see just, like, on, like, just on the... Just right of the center, there's, like, a little pole with, like, the extrusion going up above it. So it looks to be drilling, so it might be, like, core samples. It might be something like that. It might be, like, testing soil. Let's find out. It is apparently core drilling and groundwater testing. It's one of the two, if not both. So it's to test the ground and like see what's underneath and check the quality of the soil, it seems. Okay, what is this small knickknack we found at my girlfriend's house? Crank rotates freely. I would hope it could rotate freely. It does look like something goes in from the left and comes out the right, and on the inside it like cuts, maybe roll. It doesn't roll. Is this like something long that is this like a pasta sheet? Is this a ravioli cutter? So it makes like even cuts. I don't know. I reckon it's something to do with pasta. Let's find out. It's a manual automatic card shuffler. Well, okay. I don't understand how that works, and a manual automatic card shuffler is a mouthful. So it's not something to do with pasta. Now we know. Large white and red beam in backyard of newly purchased house in Texas. Installed within last 3 to 5 years. No evidence of animals or livestock ever been on the property. Rounded beam, very solid. Not sure if hollow. Oh, there's the HOA mandatory limbo beam. You know, you got to make sure that you have that installed so that whenever you have the parties that HOA force you to have, that there's always a limbo bar ready for you to use. You know, got to keep that party fresh. Got to keep it going. I have no clue what this is. It's a bollard used to keep cars from going through an area. It seems it was installed to stop things from driving on top of a septic tank. Okay. That's a really bizarre way of doing that in a garden. In a garden. Why would the cars be back there? That's so... You know what? I'm not going to judge. It's Texas. Let's move on. Something that looks like a rucksack. I had it in my garage for 20 years. Now I needed one, but could not figure out how to wear it. Is it even a rucksack? Yes, I would assume so. My first thought went into like a parachuter's pack kind of thing. Maybe like something that you wore on the front was with the parachute on the back. I don't know, actually. I don't know. It does look like it's a rucksack. It's just a very complicated one. It's an old school Soviet army backpack. Nice. Okay. And it looks like it was to be used to have like bigger things on the back. So like the top ones go over the shoulders and then you can like store the other things underneath and they attach to your back. Okay, cool. It is a backpack. It's just very complicated looking. Ooh. And that's all the time we have for today on Kalbus. If you like the video, consider dropping a like or maybe even subscribing. Or hey, maybe even sharing with a friend if you want to see how many they can guess right. Not as many as me, because I was on fire today. Oh. If you want to see some more r/WhatIsThisThing, then stick around a couple more seconds because another one will be popping up on your screen. But on that note, I have been your host Zen, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.